It's a collection that includes some of the world's greatest art. La Blanche et la Noire by Félix Vallotton. The Jetty in Cannes by Pierre Bonnard and The Sower by Vincent van Gogh. These masterpieces belong to private art collectors Arthur and Hedy Hahnloser. Now they're on display at a new exhibition called Flora Awakening. The great-granddaughter of the art-loving spouses is the first visitor. Her great-grandmother, Hedy, collected most of the artwork.
I think she was searching for her place in society. Art offered that to women. Back then, women still weren't allowed to study, but art was a field in which they could work. Of course, she overstepped this boundary. She was bold. She was an unknown artist at the time and constantly had to defend herself in public.
Hedy and Arthur Hahnloser, painted by artist Félix Vallotton.
They were a good team and they both led emancipated lives.
The Hahnlosers were both fascinated by contemporary art. The Cherry Tree by Ferdinand Hodler was much loved by the couple.
It was the first painting in the collection. She always designated it as such. And that was 1907. They went to one of Hodler's exhibits, and from then on, they were avid collectors of his work. He was seen as very modern back then. It's not particularly daring or cutting edge by today's standards, but at the time it was a very modern style.
Paintings from Stuttgart's Staatsgalerie hang alongside pieces from the Hahnlosers' private collection. A happy coincidence. Two unfinished masterpieces by Edouard Manet are reunited. The Hahnlosers bought this painting, The Horsewoman. It was Manet's last painting, done according to the legends on his deathbed. And from Stuttgart's Staatsgalerie, a rough sketch of Manet in his studio. The director has come along. Has anything caught her eye?
Yes, I've spotted this piece by Toulouse-Lautrec. The Hahnlosers' collection features three great masterpieces, and if we look at this piece here, we see modernism embodied. You can see 20s Berlin in it. The whole brazenness and brutality of the capital is in there.
The paintings of Pierre Bonnard were also modern and daring. He knew how to capture the moment, and that fascinated Hedy Hahnloser. Like Vallotton, Bonnard was a close friend of the couple. They often met in Cannes.
Bonnard often went out to sea with them on a small sailboat, and Hedy Hahnloser always said, "Paint a portrait of us," and he always replied, "I'll do it sometime." One day he said, "Now the time is right, I'll paint your portrait. You're even wearing a sweater that's exactly the colour I like."
Here you'll find the biggest pioneers of modernism, like Cézanne's Bathers Outside a Tent, or Vallotton's Le Chapeau Violet. These paintings and others tell stories through brushstrokes and colour. Flora Awakening presents paintings which were once revolutionary, but are now largely dreamy and poetic.